My channel Space Remote Sensing and GIS. So today we are going to discuss about the precision agriculture, or you can say the high resolutions hyperspectral data processing of the for agriculture plot level. Okay, so which will be very suitable for the precision agriculture. Okay, so I have a few plot level data, both the multispectral and hyperspectral, and I will show you few techniques which may be helpful for you to do the analysis whenever you have the high resolution drone data sets. So very first thing is ENVI. Whenever you are going to start your processing over the high resolution drone data sets, so you have to convert your data in img or TIFF. Okay, so that is the very first steps which you have to do before you start the data analysis. Okay, so now I am going to start that particular analysis to show you how we are going to process this type of high resolution drone data. So let's move to the ENVI. So I have two data sets which I'm going to open now. So this is the data, as you see here, drone data sets which I have with me. So I'm going to, this is the one multispectral data I have, one drone hyperspectral data sets I have. So I'm just going to open that particular data and see, this is the data sets. When we open the data, so we will going to see the data like this. These are drone data sets which I saved. Okay, and as you've seen, this is how it is open in true color composite. Okay, so we have a capability to convert your data to change in false color composite in automatic way. So if you just simply click on this color infrared, you will see the band combination will be changed. It will take out of suppose more than 200 bands, I think. Yeah, we have 269 bands. Okay, so which is a drone hyperspectral image, so which I will just simply click on this color infrared and see it will going to convert it. Okay, so it will take a range of spectral range. You see here the spectral range are changed. Okay, so infrared, red and green, so it is taken automatically. So if it is not taken automatically sometimes, okay, so then you can manually select any range between infrared and any range between infrared, red and green. Okay, so all you see hyperspectral data, that is the facility, like within a particular spectral range you will get a multiple bands. Okay, so that you will get it here. So what you do, you have to select the bands accordingly and create this false color composite. Okay, now the next important thing is how we're going to create a spectra. So here to creating a spectra, so you see here, this is my plot window. Okay, so now in the plot window we have to select this add file, select it, click on OK. Now if I just click this, okay, so I can create a spectral profile of this particular image. Okay, so you see here, this is how we are creating a spectra inside the hyperspectral drone images. Now how we collecting the spectra, okay, of different crops, or we are understanding the crop health. Okay, you see here, this is the area where this crops are little affected, so it is coming changed, and if you go here it is very high. So if you want to collect spectra where these crops are coming down or crops are coming high, okay, so if you want to collect a different spectra, so the process will be the same. Like if you want to collect this spectra, so select it, come here, go and click this arrow, and if you want to collect this first spectra, you can collect this spectra. Just click the shift and left click, you will get this particular spectrum. Okay, so like 2 times I clicked, so it is coming the same spectra, so better you will take like this. Now if you want to go to the second spectra, so which will be affected crop spectra, so I will take this and click it here. Okay, so like that you can collect the spectral profiles. Okay, like this is, I can give a name like good crop. Okay, and I can take this name as bad crop. Okay, so this is the way you can collect the spectra of, if you see outside field there is a different spectra, so you can collect the spectra which is outside field, so you can click another spectra also. Okay, so we can give the name out site. So these are actually help you for understanding the crop different conditions. Okay, so as I showed you, there is a good crops and what is a damaged crop. You will clearly see how the spectra is actually changing, and which is the outside of the crop, so outside field. So that is how nicely we can discriminate with the very high resolution satellite image. So that is the advantage. And if you want to export this spectra, you can save it in ASCII or spectral library. We want to use in this collected spectra, you want to classify this image, you can do the classifications. My previous image, maybe previous video, I already showed these all things, but still, as I never showed you over the hyperspectral drone datasets how we are going to use it here in ENVI, so that's why I just mention it again to you. Okay, so now there is an advantage when you are using the hyperspectral data. Okay, so there is an advantage is you can do the vegetation indices over here. Okay, so over the drone, hyperspectral drone, you can use the vegetation indices. Okay, so it's a specific tool is there. See, without extensions, like if you have a specific extension like crop science tool, then you can do the many things. But if you don't have the crop science tools, simply you can use this tool, which will be very useful to understand the crop health, like vegetation index calculator. Okay, so only thing is you need to give input of this hyperspectral data. Simply click on OK. Okay, so these are the all the indices. Okay, different vegetation conditions which you can check it over here. Okay, so as I see 29 numbers. Also, if you want to go for the specific and indices techniques over the understanding the vegetation health, so that you can select also, or if you want to select all, like individually you can select like this, or if you want to select all items to understand in what particular crop stress is actually coming over your plot. Okay, in a plot level analysis, so you can go for that also. Okay, so and if you want to save these data sets in a specific place, okay, so you can save it. Okay, or I can just simply run it over in memory also. So simply I will run it in memory and then simply click on OK. So it will take quite time to produce all the data sets. So once it will produce, I will going to show you the results, how it is the results will come to understand the plot level analysis, how we're going to do it. Okay, so let's wait for the results. Yes, now if you see here it is came. So now if you want to understand the results, you have to open this in separate window, so then it will be easier for you. Just like I am going to open the 3x3 window so that you will get understanding how it is looking like. Okay, so if you see here, if I open this one, and you can open one by one like this, so you can drag and drop like this. Okay, so every plots having a different informations, because those are different health conditions of the vegetations which is coming over here, which is going to show you over here. Okay, so which we can go for a different level analysis if you want. Okay, to understand the plot level. Okay, so you can go for this type of analysis. So one more thing, like if you go for the link all, okay, so you can link all so that you can understand each and every plot level how we're going to handle it. And if you want to give a certain color to understand the changes, you can do that also, like here. Okay, so I'm going to apply for each and every plots. Okay, to understand what kind of stress which is coming over the plot level, so that we can do some investigations. We can go in a field and we can do the investigations in the field level also. Okay, to uh, verify is there is, like here there is a different kind of symbols is coming, in another picture is also it is coming a different kind of pictures. So this we have to understand. So these are actually stress. Okay, so according to the different indices, different stresses level is showing over different types of crops. Okay, so that you have to investigate what kind of indices results which is coming. Okay, so and how you are going to see those effect over here. Okay, so like that kind of things we have to understand in a plot by plot level. Okay, so you see here, if I just only focus over this particular plot, so you see the same picture of all the fields, but all are different level of indices, means vegetation health stress, which we run over simply in indices techniques. So I hope it will be very useful technique for you all. So please try with whenever you have high resolution drone hyperspectral image, please try this technique. Okay, thank you all, thank you very much. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, so we will come with a very interesting video in the future. Thank you all.